Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm gonna show you how I modified the side mirrors to add marker lights. At the end of this video you will see how it looks with clear and smoke style marker lights. Also you will see something that I didn't expect about this install, so make sure you see this video until the end. The first thing is to carefully remove mirrors using a flat bar. Push the mirror up from the bottom section. Apply pressure gradually. I made a mark using a permanent marker and proceeded to cut two horizontal lines in the inner area, not over the mark for a better finish later. Then I cut at both sides vertically using a Dremel rotary tool. After the inner area removal, I proceeded to carefully remove the remaining area including the marks. During the cutting process, I tried to fit the marker light several times to make sure I was doing it the right way and aligned with the shape of the marker lights. I also had to remove part of the insert area for a better fit. I applied 3M plastic emblem and trim adhesive all around the marker light. I waited around 20 seconds and after that I proceeded to install it. These marker lights comes with the Ford F150. I chose these lights because it looks modern, has a small curve at the end similar to the mirrors, are replaceable and good quality lights. I cut these two sections from the lights for a better fit and clearance behind the mirrors. Here are all the measurements that I took after its installation. Okay, for the positive terminal I verified all cables in their harness using a multimeter and turning lights on and off to see if any of the pins change voltage. I didn't see any voltage change during the test, so I decided to add a new cable and tap the fuse box using a tailgate light circuit. If your truck has a wire that has power on or off when your lights are on or off, then you don't have to add a new wire. You can just tap your harness. To add a new cable, I had to remove the inner door panel and the mirror base too. I started by removing the top section first. To remove the pressure clip, first press the center and then you will be able to pull it back very easily. Now remove the cover behind the door opener to access one of the bolts and remove it. Find the second bolt that is located inside the door handle and remove it too. I removed the switch panel connector after I removed the door panel, but you can also remove it before to remove the door panel by applying pressure from the other side and then disconnecting it. Proceed to remove the door panel by pulling it to the outside from the bottom section and then push it to the top section direction. Disconnect the lock and door opener cables. If your truck has seating position buttons, then you will have to unplug its connector too. Now it's time to remove the window switch panel connector. This connector is a little bit hard to unplug. You have to press it very hard from the right side and then pull it back. Now disconnect the speaker connector and the 4 bolts holding it. Now it's time to remove the mirror. Disconnect the mirror harness first. Using a 10mm socket, remove all nuts. When removing the third and last nut, use your other hand to hold the mirror. Now it's time for the wiring setup. You will need something strong but at the same time flexible to help guide the cable all the way from one side to the other. The first step will be to insert the cable from the connector to the bottom side. Now insert the cable from the bottom to the top section. You can use a cable strap to keep the cable safe into position. Now it's time to put the meter back into the door. Remember to have one nut on hand so that you can at least install one nut while you are holding it with the other hand. Okay, let's talk about the wiring setup. This light has 3 pins. The one in the middle is the ground terminal and the other 2 are the positive terminals. Now connect the wire to the positive pin on the marker light. I use this terminal to connect the ground. I remove the factory terminal. I attach the ground cable to the factory ground cable and also added heat tubing. I added a new terminal, apply pressure. And finally install the heat tubing. Now it's time to tie a wire with the existing harness cable from the mirror connector to the fuse box. The rubber grommet has 2 holes that can be used to insert the cable, no cut required. Here I put these cables together, but you can use connectors instead. Now it will be required to remove the cover to proceed with the wiring setup. First, remove the nut located behind the parking brake and then put the whole section to the outside. Then I disconnected the wire protector from the truck side and also made a small hole to insert the cable just right here.
Okay, so here what I'm gonna do, this is the cable to power up the right side marker light. It's all the way there, and this is the cable from the left side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this cable here, and then I'm gonna connect only one cable to the fuse adapter that I have just right here. It's already connected. It's this one. Okay, this one. Okay.
For the passenger side setup, it's pretty much the same. For that reason, I didn't include it in this video. Initially, I installed smoke style marker lights, and later I changed it by clear marker lights to compare. And now you're gonna see how it looks with both of them. Using it as a signal light is also a possibility, but I'm just using it as a marker light. I didn't expect this, but it looks cool. I think if you don't want the light to be seen from this side, you can add some glue around the marker light to avoid it. Well, this is the end of this video. I hope you like it, so please hit that like button below and remember to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos.